Good morning, good day, good evening, wherever you are joining us in the world. We are so honored that you are here today with us as part of our membership meeting for the Rotary Action Group. I almost said Rotary Club, the Rotary Action Group for Girls Empowerment. I am the co-chair for the group, and you'll get to hear from my co-chair, Tina Fishlin, in just a moment. But we want to officially call this meeting to order for those of you that can join us live today. So officially welcome as we are approaching our first birthday as a Rotary Action Group. It was almost 1 year ago that the Rotary International Board of Directors approved us to move forward as a Rotary Action Group. So many of you have been along on this journey for a long time, and we can't wait to revisit some of those foundational principles a little bit later, as soon as we get through some of our business items this morning. So with that, you have the agenda in front of you. If I could have an approval of the agenda, please. I see a move to approve from Kim Walden. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Thank you so much, Peter. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify with a thumbs up on your Zoom. Thank you so much. So with that, we have some minutes to approve that have been prepared by our amazing Secretary, Past District Governor Pam Stewart. If I could have a motion to approve our previous minutes from our last membership meeting on January the 14th.
So moved.
I hear a motion. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Thank you so much. Any additions, corrections, or questions? Hearing none. All in favor signify with a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Motion carries. And now we will hear from our amazing treasurer, past District Governor Deb McCaslin, who is going to share screen so that she can share some of our numbers.
Well, good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining on this call. It's a gorgeous day here in central Nebraska. A little bit early, but pretty out. Here is a summary of our financials. We do have two accounts. We have an operations account and a projects account. And these have been funded mainly through our membership fees, but also some donations here and there. And so this is just a summary of where we sit or where we sat last night at 11 o'clock. So I think they're pretty darn accurate. Don, if you could call for an acceptance and approval of these. And if anyone has any questions, just speak up or shoot me a text.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your preparation and your diligence. May I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Motion to approve.
Thank you. May I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. So any questions, conversations, discussions?
Okay.
Hearing none. May I have thumbs up for approval? All right, I'm seeing them all up. Thank you so much. That means that the motion has carried, and I will turn the program over to Past District Governor Pam.
Dawn, before you do, is there an ability to send a link for those who might want to donate to the project account?
Absolutely. Peter, I'll take that for a note and take that for an action.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. It is my honor today to introduce past Rotary International Director Elizabeth Yusevich, who is a 20-plus year Rotarian and the past president of the Kansas City, Missouri Plaza Rotary Club. She served as the district governor of District 6040 in Missouri in the 2008-2009 Rotary year. She has served as the Rotary Public Image Coordinator of Zone 31, and from 2021 to 2023, she served on the Rotary International Global Board of Directors and chaired the board's executive committee. She currently serves as chairperson of the Rotary Foundation and Rotary International's Joint Operations Review Committee and the liaison to Rotary International's Joint Audit Committee, and also is a Rotary Positive Peace Activator. Her passion in Rotary for more than 22 years has been supporting orphans and at-risk children in Malawi, Africa. She is a volunteer mentor and advisor to startup company founders through MIT's Growth Mentoring Services program. She has also served as president, chair, and vice chair on several not-for-profit boards, including Science Pioneers, a STEM education-focused organization, the Kansas City Direct Marketing Organization, the KCDMA Education Foundation, and the Malawi Children's Village U.S. Fundraising Board. She has been recognized as Rotary Women of Action honoree, and she was our chair for the Girls Empowerment Global Task Force from 2021 to 2024, and a leader in this movement that our Rotary Action Group seeks to continue and grow. Please welcome Elizabeth Yusevich.
Let me unmute first. It's so wonderful to see so many friends and colleagues who are so supportive of the girls of our world, and also members and potential members, if you're not already, of this action group for girls empowerment. It's very exciting to see this development and this growth in Rotary. And I am very, very honored to be a charter member of this action group. And this is kind of a pre-celebration. The real celebration is in Taiwan, the 1-year anniversary of this action group. And that is also part of 5 years of momentum building by Rotary members for this focus on girls. So today I want to give a very special shout out and thank you and appreciation for that first cohort of ambassadors, now ambassador alumni, who took that leap of faith now 5 years ago and said yes to help building worldwide momentum and for this movement, and also that led directly to the formation of this action group. And so for the ones of you that I know are in this room today, I just want to give you a quick shout out. And you'll recognize many of these names as the leaders of this action group. And these are in no particular order, but Sean Patty behind the panel, Kim Walden, Mary Shackleton, Janine Birdwhistle, Dawn Rochelle, Ryan Byers, Kalpana Kaun, who did a fantastic job in the Far East and India, Sharum Munoz Hernandez, Ron Apoon, go Ron, Anna Marie Mostert, and Debbie Kenyon Jackson, just incredible forces of nature, Tina Fishland, and Pamela Stewart. Let's all give them some love, show them some appreciation, because they really laid the groundwork for this action group. So I want to thank you for being the first followers all those years ago, because candidly, first followers are the true leaders of all movements. They are the ones who get the work done. They are the ones who set the example and bring others on board. I also want to recognize the committed Rotary members who put in the time and effort to form this action group and become members. Thank you for that. Along with those ambassador alumni, I want to thank the past and current governors who appointed girls empowerment chairs in their districts, as well as all the clubs that took on girls empowerment projects over the years and continue to do so. And everything that this action group has become and will become is based on you and your support. I don't know if Rotary International Director Patrick Eakes is with us today, but if he is, a special shout out to him as well. Thanks for your support. And every one of us who is in this room today is here because of a common reason, and that's because we can imagine a world where every girl feels empowered to make her own choices for the future. And we don't have to close our eyes and dream about this. We can see it, and we are working to make that happen. Because we know that for a girl in Kenya, who dreams of becoming a doctor, she can do that. A girl in Colombia can farm her own land. A girl in India can become a woman who earns her own living as a small business owner, as a software engineer. Empowered girls become empowered women who change their own lives. They change their families' lives, their local and their national economies. Together, they change the world. So 5 years ago, there was an idea. And here we are today celebrating Rotary members all over the world whose commitment to the girls of our world has led to this pre-first anniversary for the Rotary Action Group for Girls Empowerment. So from my perspective, why is your presence here today so important? And why is this action group so important? Well, let's get together. Let's take a walk. Take a walk with me around the world, and let's look at just 4 of the many numbers that represent the status of girls. And I'm going to have my good friend Sean Patty help me out with this. Before we get into that, I have been looking at these numbers, reviewing them and tracking them for almost 6 years now. Here are 4 of them: 129 million, 60 million, 500 million, and 200 million. And with that, Sean, let's start with 129 million. And that is the number of girls who are currently out of school. There are a number of other sub-statistics to this, but what's important about this statistic is the flip side, the other side, because every time we build gender-specific toilets in a school, we're helping to change this statistic. And every time we help communities to provide education for girls, we're helping to change that statistic. So the second statistic, second number, 60 million. For girls who are lucky enough to be in school, an estimated 60 million girls globally are assaulted on their way to or in school. And a related number, 70% of sexual violence victims are women, and of that, 20% are girls under the age of 18. The flip side of that is what we're doing through this action group. Every self-defense course that we encourage Rotary clubs to sponsor, every time a Rotary club sponsors an anti-bullying program in a school, or a program like My Body is My Body, which Chrissy Sykes spoke to us about at our last meeting, every community that we work with to ensure the safety of girls helps to remove this barrier and change this number. Nothing is more important, in my opinion, in Rotary's youth programs than the safety of our youth participants. And this action group, I believe, has a significant role to play in advocating for youth protection and youth safety, and leading by example with every girls' empowerment project. A third number, 500 million. It's a number of women and girls who lack adequate facilities for their monthly hygiene management. And again, among those girls who are lucky enough to be in school worldwide, they lose an average of 2 to 3 days of school a month because they don't have the products or the facilities to manage their own hygiene. And that is in developed countries as well as developing countries and countries yet to develop. There's a flip side to that as well. With every PAD project that we do, every time we encourage a school or an Interact club to set up a place in their schools for girls who need sanitary products and a quiet space, every time we donate feminine products to a food bank, every time we provide those gender segregated bathrooms in a school, we are removing barriers to health and education, and we're helping to change that statistic. And the final number I'll share with you today is 200 million. And that's the number of hours daily that women and girls around the world spend hunting for, collecting, and carrying water. In other terms, that amounts to almost 23,000 years every day. So think about that. Every water well we provide to a village, every home or community or school we provide with water filtration, that helps to make positive change and turn this statistic around. And it helps to turn those hours of fetching water into time to be in school, time to learn a skill, to change the future, to earn a living, and have a career, which in turn can change the economy of an entire country. So, a final thought. We know there's unlimited need, and there are also signs of hope, like this one on the screen in front of a school in rural Uganda, and like this action group. And the UN Conference on Women in 1995 in Beijing kind of set the tone and outlined a comprehensive agenda for achieving gender equality worldwide. And that became the fifth goal of the UN Sustainable Development Goals. So the progress in girls' empowerment, the work that we do, is directly linked to progress on that UN goal. So with that, let's come back to the Zoom room. And again, I'll reflect one more time that the momentum for this action group began building 5 years ago with basically a very simple request. And that was to encourage clubs to do projects that enhance the health, education, safety, well-being, and economic opportunity of girls. And the first group of Rotary members who served as ambassadors, assistant ambassadors, governors, district and club chairs, they were builders, connectors, communicators, and supporters of club efforts in girls' empowerment. And today, as members of this action group, we are all continuing to be builders, connectors, communicators, and supporters of the girls of our world. And that's a big part of our why. This is why being a member of this action group matters, and why the growth of this action group matters. So we can grow the membership in this action group by encouraging others to join us and seeing how we can turn around those statistics. And we can grow Rotary as well through this action group by supporting efforts to form new cause-based clubs focused on girls' empowerment. And I know Debbie Kenyon Jackson is involved in developing one of those new cause-based clubs in the Netherlands. It's a great example. And together we have so much opportunity to grow this global movement, this action group in support of girls. So with that, I just celebrate you. I celebrate this first year. I celebrate the 5 years of building a movement that is global and continuing to develop that movement in support of the girls of our world. So thank you for being here today. Thank you for inviting me to speak today. And I hope you'll join me if you're not already a member, as a member of this action group. And if you are a member, I can't tell you how honored I am to serve as a member alongside you. So thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, Elizabeth. What an inspiring message this morning. We appreciate you so much. You've just been a constant supporter of the Rotary Action Group for Girls Empowerment for the inception. You were our global chair initiative for this. So we appreciate you and all that you bring to help us continue the program. Since our last quarterly meeting, the Rotary Action Group for Girls Empowerment, we continue to build strong momentum as we are transitioning from formation to implementation. Our focus has been centered on membership growth, strategic partnerships, communications infrastructure, and leadership engagement. This will position the Rotary Action Group for Girls Empowerment as a global force to continue to share and support our girls of the world. We are seeing increased interest from Rotarians who are eager to move from awareness to action, ensuring girls everywhere have equal opportunities to live life safely, healthy, and empowered. So, My Body is My Body Champions for Girls program continues to be our cornerstone initiative program. In our first year, we have our cornerstone initiative supporting child safety and empowerment. And you'll hear from Anne Marie in just a moment about that program and the exciting things they are doing. We have expanded membership outreach through personal invitations, through Rotary networks, and even non-Rotary entities. We are developing messaging tools to support consistent membership recruitment and actively seeking someone to fill the role as a membership chair. and we will make recommendations at our next annual meeting. We initiated planning for membership visibility at upcoming events, district conferences, zone meetings, and Rotary International Convention. You will hear more about that from PDG Deb and PDG Mary. Communications infrastructure. We are expanding our social media presence and content planning, finalized core branding and collateral materials. We are establishing shared platforms for communication and resource distribution. And we have began to develop a structured e-newsletter framework. Rome wasn't built in a day, so we are building every day. Challenges and some considerations. Sustaining membership momentum during these early growth stages. We need you out there sharing and what the good things we're doing with the Rotary Action Group. Ensuring consistent communication across our committees, and building scalable systems to support global expansion. We are maintaining alignment between strategy and volunteer capacity. So at our next quarter priorities, increase our global membership recruitment, re-engaging our alumni, as Director Elizabeth mentioned. Support districts implementing My Body as My Body program. Consider offering that program in your district to your clubs. Launch regular communication newsletters, and strengthen our committee structure. So with that, we are growing our Rotary Action Group for Girls Empowerment and very methodically how we're going to do this. So next on the agenda is PDG Mary Shackleton. Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. PDG Anne Marie will talk to us about our biggest accomplishment so far, our My Body is My Body champion program.
Thank you so much, dear Tina, and it's so good to see so many familiar faces as well that we all gathered together over the past 5 years. But it's my distinct honor today to also thank really our past international director that in all of us, they grouped us together and in all of us made sure that we leave no girl behind. And we continue to do that. And thank you for that inspiring talk as well. We'll take that forward. But as you also mentioned, the previous message that we had and the previous presentation that we had was from Dr. Chrissy Sykes with My Body is My Body, a program that is at the moment over 27 years old. And she made her way full circle as a Rotarian into zone 22 and 21, and then came actually through intercountry committees when past International President Gordon signed an MOU with her through ICC. And today we are very, very honored and happy to say in last year, in October, this beautiful, wonderful RAG of Girls Empowerment signed with Dr. Chrissy Sykes' movement of girls to leave no girl behind of My Body is My Body. And this program is there for safety of our children, strengthen communities. And I can say to you at the moment, and we'll go through the short little presentation of the activities at the moment through this movement of the RAG. It has reached far and beyond. And I want to say thank you to the board that actually agreed to endorse this program also. It's a free program and it's rolling out through our Girls Empowerment Action Group. So as an introduction, and please you'll find more on our website, the Girls Empowerment website, as well as if you want to go directly to My Body is My Body, you'll also find that link. But it's through music. It's through fun. It's through something that we so love, the rhythm, the animation, discussions, and simple activities for children as young as 3 years to about 12 years, but it's also beyond. And look at this program. It's reached more than 3 million children globally at the moment. and over 60 countries. And as we started some years ago, interacting with Chrissy, we're about 17 languages. And now, through the interaction with Rotary, Rotarians, and also, and I want to say thank you to everybody on this screen, now covers 35 languages. So the language of your choice is available for the children in the school. And so there was 2 dedicated empowerment sessions that was launched and that was actually held. First was in January, the 24th, and then this past month on the 14th of March. So look out for the next session. That's on the 16th of May. Free sessions where Chrissy actually help us to deliver the program directly into our communities, through our clubs and through our districts. Then I think the most important here as well, in South Africa, the country that I so love and that's home to me, we have at the moment 11 area leads currently rolling out. And I can say that over the past month, just one of these teams presented over 1,000 children. So it's possible for you to duplicate, to look at the best practices and to actually make sure that everybody this program reaches everybody. We mentioned and we heard Zimbabwe, we heard Kenya, we had Uganda, Malawi, and here they are. They have embraced this program, and at the moment it's very active in those countries as well. You can imagine more than 60 countries at the moment. And so, as we've heard, in Taipei, we will be there in 2 sessions. And I think that Dawn must tell us a little bit more about those days, or the person that's going to talk on Taipei. But specifically, we're looking forward to not only meet you at the House of Friendship, but at 2 breakout sessions as well. And then I'm very, very proud to say that in Morocco, and I see Dr. Dina is online. I want to say on the 3rd of July, we will sign an ICC agreement between inter-country committees and Girls Empowerment Rotary Act, of the Rotary Action Group. So Rotary Action Group, be ready. From the first few days within the new Rotary year, we'll sign an agreement to take girls' empowerment forward within the structure of inter-country committees. And I'm very proud to say I'm the incoming president for the next 2 years. That's a global resource in DISC, District International Service. That's a resource for clubs and for districts. And that's part of where the RAG is sitting, the fellowships and our cadres and all of those. Inter-country committees are also there. And we are signing an agreement with this beautiful RAG of girls' empowerment. And so here, for those that are quick and fast on your cell phones, you are most welcome to use one of these, scan your QR code, and directly be part of the Rotary Action Group for Girls Empowerment, that last one. Otherwise, the golden one as well, you can actually set up for the training facilities. And then this other, the first one is Dr. Chrissy Sykes' website directly. And thank you very much for listening, and take this program free of charge in the language of your choice forward into schools, into concerts, into communities, and just protect our girls and our children. This is not only for girls, it's for children. Thank you so much.
Tina, you're muted.
Thank you. Thank you, Anne Marie. And we are so excited to have this partnership with My Body is My Body. What a wonderful program. Next, we will move on to hear about Taipei, the upcoming Rotary International Convention from PDG Mary Shackleton and PDG Deb McCaslin. Take it
Thank
over,
you.
girls.
Thank you, PDG Tina. Ni hao, or as they say often in Taiwan, li hao, which is the Hokkien way of saying hello. Good day wherever you are, and we look forward to meeting each and every one of you in beautiful Taipei, Taiwan. Deb and I have a huge favor to ask each and every one of you. We need your help in getting the word out about this amazing Rotary Action Group. And one of the ways that we're going to be doing this during the International Convention is staffing a booth in the House of Friendship. And the way we do that is with your support, each and every one of us who are going to be there. And please raise your hand if you're going to be in Taiwan. Let's see, let's get them up, get them up. All right. And we hope even you, Elizabeth, have time to come and spend an hour or so at the booth. Deb is going to show you how to sign up on the volunteer opportunity slot in our on our website and in our club management system. So, Deb, please share your screen and show folks how we can get their help.
You bet. The first thing you need to do is to go to our website. And Tina did put the link into the chat, so you can grab it right there. It is girlsempowermentrag.org. And this is where you actually signed up to be a member for those who are members. And if you're not a member yet, we can fix that. We can absolutely fix that issue. So you go to the website right here. I brought it up. And then you go to your membership login. And if you remember, it should come up immediately. I don't know why mine has not come up yet. There we go. You go to your member login. Then do you see the little box that says members only? Click on it and go down to volunteering. Sean has made this so easy for us. Thank you, Sean, for helping us with this. And then you go to the booth right here. You go to volunteer. And as you can see, there are 123 slots left. So we have places for everyone. Now, we did put the slots down as an hour at a time, but just to make it as flexible for you as we possibly could. But if you can sign up for more than 1 hour, we would be duly very appreciative. And what we've done is we've got 3 slots for each hour. And so you can see by the days, the slots, the hours, and you just click the little box here that says, oh yeah, I can be there on the 13th. So I'm going to click that. And basically, I have now registered to help at the booth. Now, if it turns out that your schedules changes because life happens, maybe there's an event you really want to attend, but you've got time later in the day, you can come back and unclick that and click where you can come in. It would be so helpful to us to know who can be there and how many can be there and who can help us out with this. So even if you can just come for an hour, please come. You'll meet new friends when they come up to the booth asking who we are, what we do, and all that kind of stuff. And Elizabeth, with your permission, I'd like to have at our booth on the ready all those great statistics that you shared with us a few minutes ago, because they really tell the story. I love the statistic that says, if you can keep a girl in school, she'll keep her daughters in school, and her daughters will keep their daughters in school. So just by keeping one girl in school, we are impacting 2 generations down. So if you could help with this, it would be great, and we would be so, so appreciative. Once you're done and you have your squares marked, just go, I'm done adding volunteers. Or if I want to add another volunteer, you can do that too. It's pretty self-explanatory. Any questions? And the reason we have 3 at the booth at a time is because we found out last year in Calgary that sometimes you do have 3 people at the booth asking questions. And also, just because we're human, potty breaks are kind of nice if you sign up for a long stretch. So thank you so much to everyone coming to Taiwan and helping us out. Mary Ellen, did you have anything to add?
Absolutely. We are going to have some talking points of information for you. So don't feel like you will be thrown out to the winds. We'll make sure that you have information to pass along to those who stop by the booth, and that and your lovely smile. Deb and I will be there, and we're going to have a team of captains that will circle around to the booth often to answer your questions and make sure that you're doing okay. So we really need your help. So please, please do sign up for a number of times. The more people we have sign up, the easier it will be to spread the work. Yeah, as they say, many hands make light work. So thank you, everybody, for your time and attention. And we'll see you in Taipei.
And thank you, Sean, for putting this together for us. It made it so easy. Oh, please notice that Sean has put up a poll. Will you be attending the convention in Taipei? And if yes, please fill in the information. And if you could just take a moment to do
Hi,
that.
Deb. Hi, Deb. This is Neeraj.
Deb, you have someone who has a question, I believe.
Oh,
Neeraj?
yes.
Yeah, I'll be attending there. So at Taipei.
You'll be
Deb, I'm Neeraj this side from Delhi, India.
Uh-huh.
So I'll be there during Taipei. I'll be there for 5 days.
Oh, fantastic. We really hope to see you as a volunteer at the booth. That would be awesome. Mary and I would be just so appreciative because we both of us, all of us are so busy in Taipei. I know that I have 2 breakouts that I'm part of a panel for, and I'm just really looking forward to seeing some of the faces I see on the screen here and shaking your hand and saying thank you for being part of this great movement. So thank you for your volunteerism.
It's a wonderful opportunity to be at a certain spot and have the convention flow by you, and you will see people that you haven't seen in 5 or 10 years if you're one of the regular convention attendees. It's a marvelous opportunity and a different perspective on the convention. So we hope you'll enjoy this opportunity.
And don't be worried about language. There are wonderful apps on your phone that can help with that. And I was actually shocked last year in Calgary when someone came up and English was not one of their languages. And I can't remember what country they were from, but it was from the Far East. And we had a common language in German, which was really kind of cool because my limited German met up with his limited German, and we shared the same vocabulary. And so it was just really great to be able to get that message out. So don't worry about language, don't worry about answers. And if they ask questions you don't know the answers to, just write them down. And we probably won't know them either, but we'll find them out for you.
So I'll be there, and Deb, I'm looking forward to your breakout session as my.
Oh, I am
one of my
so looking
students.
forward to your breakout session. Nara has asked me to be part of his breakout session, and so that will be 1/2 day. I won't be at the booth because I will be with my good friend from India, talking girls and do climate change.
Yes, and I invite everybody there to attend for 1.5 hours, whoever are coming from the group.
I knew I recognized your voice, but your name didn't come up on the screen until right now. I'm going, I know that person. So thank you so much. We're really looking forward to seeing you there.
Yes, and you have my full support there, and I shall arrange a few more volunteers for a booth over there for your booth.
Oh, fantastic. We appreciate that very much. Thank you. You're
And
coming
what's your
back
booth
to once
number?
again.
What's your booth number?
My WhatsApp number is good. I will put it in.
No, what's your booth number at the conference?
Oh, Dawn, you sent it to me, but I didn't.
264, I believe.
364?
264.
264.
264.
Okay. You
Okay,
sent it
all
to
right.
me, but I did not memorize it, which I should have. All right. Thank you very much, Tina, for rescuing me.
All right,
Sure.
I'll remember that. Yeah.
Okay, very well. What a great meeting we've, excuse me, we've had today. Any other business? Anyone have any other questions that didn't get answered? I think, Janine, You've got your question answered about the ICC and more to come on the agreement we are going to form with ICC. Any other questions? I don't see. Oh, hand. Janine?
Okay.
Just in relation to
I think
the
we should all attend the ICC dinner on the 16th evening.
Okay. Janine
16th evening
had a
is the
question.
ICC dinner.
Yeah, what I was saying is in relation to ICC, there's a very varied experience and understanding of ICCs and experience of how impactful or effective they are or aren't. And I think it's really, really important that there's a consistent clarity across the relationship around girls' empowerment with the ICC. I think that's really vital.
Well, we have our expert, Anne Marie, to guide us through that process. Anne Marie, you have a response?
Yes, I can definitely say, Janine, you are in good hands because for the next 2 years, I'll be the ICC president globally. And so all of those programs that we have signed, and we've signed with, for instance, the RAG for Peace, and, you know, corner to what we do is peace. And as we've heard also from Elizabeth, this is all peace building in action. So this specific RAG of girls empowerment is critical for us and also for those that is at the moment active in the ICC. And I'm not sure where you fit into the ICC, but you can definitely send me a message afterwards. You're most welcome. And but you know, those are critical points of people in clubs because it's a club and a district resource. And therefore, the more people joining international service or the ICCs or RAGs or fellowships, etc., make it more meaningful for you and also bring satisfaction to you as a member into your club. And I think that's the most important. Girls empowerment is one of those very critical agenda points globally. And we actually agree with global impactful programs as sustainable. And one such will be this specific RAG that we will sign with.
Thank you, Anne Marie. Time for a couple more. B, I think you had your hand up.
Yes, hi, hello everybody.
Hello.
First of all, thank you so much for putting all of this together. I think, as someone of you mentioned, Rome is not going to be built in one day, but I do believe that Rome can be built faster. So I'm having on mind the four-way test before saying this, and please take it as a feedback from a Rotarian that has been involved with girls and women activism since many years ago. With all due respect and with all my heart on this, I don't see how a girl that sings is going to be safer than a girl that do not know the song. Like when an abuser arrives into a house with little girls, what they do is attack. Like I completely understand the psychology behind that a girl has to know also where her body can be touched or not. I totally understand that. I'm a mom of a 6 years old son, and I repeat this every single day. But if we really want to make a change in the world, we need to start punishing the abusers. We need to start training or like correcting the abusers, not the kids. We cannot put on their hands their safety. And if we really want to make a change in the world for girls, through this group, I think we really need to move into a less comfortable territory, that it's the laws, and that are, with all the powerful that we have as Rotarians, we certainly can push some governments to stop child marriage. Where all of this start is a child marriage, believe it or not. I'm originally from Mexico. I live in the United States. But what these abusers do is that they buy girls or boys, certainly, for marriage. at a zero price dollars. Like, I mean, they buy kids for through beers and through cows, etc. And once they have them, they traffic them into all these sexual networks worldwide. So, I mean, I love the song project, but I do believe, Rotarians that are here today, that we need to be way more intense and that we need to hold a heavier flag if we really want to protect girls and boys. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
so
B.
much.
We
Yeah, thank you,
appreciate.
B. Yeah, if I could just add, Tina, I
Sure.
think one of the powers, I believe, B, and I appreciate your voice in this, and I certainly personally and professionally agree. And one of the things that is a beauty of a Rotary Action Group is um, the cross work that we do, and we are very much in conversation and partnership with the Rotary Action Group against slavery, which, as you
No,
described
Don,
in
but
the work.
sorry again because we had this conversation, and sorry to interrupt this.
Mhm.
And maybe I'm going to quit this group after this
Okay.
comment. Sorry, but I don't
Okay.
feel that this is going into the right place. This is not slavery. One of another mistake is that we confuse child marriage with slavery. It's not the same thing. It's sexual trafficking. Our
Yes.
boys and girls are being raped worldwide. This not only happen in low-income countries. Normally, they get them in low-income countries, and then the abusers abuse them in high-income countries.
Yes.
So it's not a slavery. It's girls' empowerment. Another thing that I need to mention here. Girls does not need to be empowered because we are already powerful. So maybe even the name might need to be adjusted. Again, I've been here since more than 20 years ago in activism for girls and women. Trust me, I was politically persecuted in my country for this, and that's why I live in Mexico and in United States now. I quit Mexico. So it's a beautiful project. I'm not saying that, but we need something more powerful if we really want to eradicate sexual violence. That is the main step to the safety of girls and women and boys, certainly. But if we do not help them with their safetiness, then education and all the rest are useful. So let's fight this from the roots. We have the power, we have the army here. Why we do not be more like a little bit more like aggressive combating this? Thank you. It's not a slavery, seriously. Like if you Google it, you can see the difference between slavery and child sexual abuse and how it is through buying them and through exploiting them many years. Like we just rescued last summer a girl 12 years old that was being abused in Houston since she was 3 years old. So this is the matter, like this is the issue. Just have them on mind when we get together and when we build something that can be very, very powerful. I'm here and more than happy to help with all my expertise. Just let me know. Thank you.
B, thank you so much. I think it's definitely a conversation that we can continue and to help our girls. Absolutely. Thank you for sharing. And thank you for your passion to help the girls and boys. Okay. If there are no other, Peter, I know you had your hand up. Did you have something really quickly?
Yes, I just wanted to commend for everybody's viewing, if you haven't already, the presentation that past RI President Shaker Metter gave on the Rotary Action for Peace webinar a couple of months ago. Perhaps there's already a link on our website about that. It was incredible, and I commend it to everyone's viewing. It was so informative.
Yes. Thank you, Peter. Margarita?
Margaretta here. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I am new to the group, but I wanted to comment on B's uh, statement. I totally agree. And I wanted to say, because you touched my heart, I don't want you to feel like you should leave this group, but yet be a part of that in changing or adding to what we're doing. Sometimes we need to hear those voices that offer different avenues to help make the change happen. So I understand your passion. I could feel your passion about child slavery, and even one child saved is worth what we're doing here. So I just wanted to say that and to encourage you to stay with us and help us make the changes or added additional uh, focus for this group.
Thank you for those comments. And absolutely, we all have to come together and work together. Okay, any other business? If no other business, I will call the meeting adjourned. Thank you all for joining us today. Have a beautiful day wherever you are in the world. And unfortunately, I won't be in Taipei, but celebrate our first anniversary for me. Have a piece of cake or a glass of wine. Thank you.
Thank you.